Hello, everyone, and welcome back into Oak University for Game 2 of this doubleheader nightcap on the Michigan Soccer Network. Tonight's UWS 1 matchup, the Nationals play host to Cap City. Right here live on the Michigan Soccer Network alongside my broadcast partner Steve Best. My name's Jonathan Turner, bringing you all the action this evening. Storms rolled through here earlier, and it seems like we're going to have a break to get this one in. Both these teams, Steve, looking to start their UWS 1 seasons on the right foot. What are we looking for from them?
Yeah, well, being first game of the season, first chance for a lot of these girls to get to play in a competitive environment. A lot of them just returning back from school, finishing up their college semesters. First chance to get back out. A lot of these girls have been playing with their spring season with their universities or college club teams. And just another opportunity to get out here and play, and we'll see. I expect both teams to take chances. If it's anything like most women's games, it is a lot of times they're open play where definitely they take their chances. They try to go in on goal, and I expect nothing but that, more of that tonight.
No question about that. As we're just about ready to get things underway here, international walk-on coming up. We'll talk starting lineups. We don't have any graphics for you in this one, just due to the kind of getting all these names of the players and everything here for the first time. With that doubleheader made things a little more difficult to do that. But we got a lot coming up here on the other side of this break. We'll step aside here quickly. But you're going to be watching some live soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network. UWS, United Women's Soccer League 1, coming up here on the other side of this break. Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75. The international walk-on we're seeing right here is both these teams are stepping onto the pitch for the first time this season. Most of these ladies have just gotten back from college, and they're joining their team for the first time as we see them fan out as they do. It's going to be a good one here, Steve. Cap City coming in here to Oak University, playing against the Nationals in their first ever top-tier women's league as part of their pro pathway that we've talked about here before with the men's, and now the women had their first opportunity.
Yeah, and I expect a high-level play considering the rosters here. Nationals built with a lot of talent. Cap City, same as well.
Because now we will listen in here to the national anthem. About to get things underway. A good crowd on hand here for this one as fans continue to pour in. Should be a good and exciting environment here for this first game for the United Women's Soccer. For the Nationals playing host here to Cap City on this Sunday evening.
Yeah, we've got quite a few highly talented level players here. Several players that play across many college conferences. Many Cap City women's players are definitely some Michigan State players, as well as other colleges. So I expect a high level game tonight, and we'll see what we get out of tonight's game.
Question about that is, well, the players will take their spots here, take a quick photo, I'd imagine, as they're starting 11. Our referees tonight were same referees from the first game.
Yeah, but tonight during this match, our center referee will be Mark Schultes, Kira Vandenbanken, and I believe, who was it? Apologies, Austin Mansour will stay on the line, and Justin Janulich will move from the center to the fourth for this game.
Well, you weren't prepared there, Steve?
Just a lot going on.
There's a walkie-talkie. I don't know how to turn that volume down. There's no volume button. There, I guess there we go. Fantastic. As they'll do the coin toss. Referees will give the last couple instructions here to both teams. We'll have the starting lineups here in just a second. You know, if you didn't watch the UPSL men's side Nationals as they hosted Shabib Al-Yemen here at 5 o'clock, you missed a good one. That one ended in a 0-0 draw. Just some phenomenal play from the Xander Heist, the man of the match for the Nationals in that game. Stood on his head at times to keep that game all notched up at zeros and a draw for the Nationals. As now you'll see here the Nationals take the field for the first time in history. The pro pathway was announced back in March of this year. I think it's actually February of this year, and both the men's and women's side looking to continue a pathway for the youth club. As you'll see on your screen here, in all red kits tonight, we'll be going right to left on your screen. The Nationals will have the kickoff here to start this first half. And in black kits with white shorts from left to right on your screen will be Cap City. So referee's about to get things underway. And there you have it, the first moments in club history for the Nationals women's side at UWS.
Sorry, my friend.
No, you're totally fine, as Maddie O'Farrell will take a touch on this. Just got her name. I just got literally right in my hands. That's how we roll here on the Michigan Soccer Network. It's the one thing we talk about a lot. If you haven't watched one of these games before, is how fluid these rosters are and how we really don't have rosters until right before game time. As Nina Ferraro will look to play this back. Scherzer. Now here comes number 23. Is that right?
33.
33, sorry.
Jordan Wicks.
Jordan Wicks. Ryan Fetty. The Nationals are coached by Mama. We're on our way here, I think later tonight, off to Sweden with the U.S. national team. The U-17s, I believe. This will go out of touch for a throw-in on the near side. Mami Yamaguchi, head coach of the Nationals. Looking at this roster from top to bottom, the players and where they go, it's pretty impressive. I mean, Lexi Scherzerwin goes to Xavier University. The goalkeeper, Maya Bellamo, goes to Yale. Jenna Blackburn, who's up top today, then going number 9, Western Michigan University, Steve. I mean, Caitlin Descharmy, Southern Illinois University, SIUE. I mean, just a Florida State for Sierra Curtis. I mean, there's just Big Ten, just Division I programs across the board. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and you're going to see a high level of play, whether it's from individual and understanding the team concepts and understanding, these players are coached by high level coaches across the country, and you're going to see that here tonight. Like we talked about the Nationals men's side in those opening games, maybe a little bit of lack of chemistry, but you know, we'll see. One thing about the women's game that I think one of the bigger differences than the men's games is the communication in the women's game is usually, not always, but usually a lot better in that, you know, the players, whether they've played together or not, the players are always constantly talking. You'll probably hear it through the broadcast how much the players are talking to each other on the pitch, giving information, and that can be so useful when you don't have that practice time.
Oh, his opportunity right away there. That was number 10, Ryan Fetty. She had almost an opportunity to take a shot on Goss, the goalkeeper for Cap City. Well, given away, and an opportunity right away, and that's just a miss there by Ariana Jalix. Goes wide here on the near side. It's good atmosphere here tonight. We were talking about this the last match. We were in a really electric atmosphere last night out in Corktown at the corner ballpark, and a really good crowd here tonight on hand for this first ever United Women's Soccer League match for the Nationals.
Yeah, you know, plenty of the club team, girls teams here and support their women's pro team here for the Nationals, and you know, plenty of families out here supporting, which is great to see. A beautiful night, and hopefully we'll see more of this as the season progresses. Great opportunity for these young girls to see where and what it takes to get to the next level.
Ball's played over the top, and Emily Matthews there for the Nationals will collect this. Finds Ferrero. Looking to play a really well ball there into Blackburn. Blackburn inside the box. Shot coming. Oh, it's blocked. And it might find the net after all. Cleared off the line, and it finds the hands of Catherine Goss. My goodness. I don't know how that didn't go in.
Yeah, the first attempt came in. Goss comes out, tries to make herself big. The ball gets in and over the top, as we'll see here on the replay. Ball gets saved, clipped over the top, cleared out by the defender, off the attacker, back off the post, and stays out to keep us scoreless here tonight. We're still looking for our first goal. We're at over 90 minutes plus, John. Looking for our first goal today.
My goodness, I was just thinking about, like, how great it would be if we had those GoPro goal cams, you know, right now. We could have been able to see.
Yeah, I mean, the referee was right down there. Definitely had a good angle at it. You know, the ball was close. Don't think it ever really got too close to going over the line, but a good early opportunity for Nationals, and I'm sure they'll try to use that momentum here to build off that here in the rest of this first half.
No question. Early excitement here from the Nationals. Catherine Goss is the goalkeeper today for Cap City as she goes to Western Michigan University. Fetty now to Ferrero, and another attack for the Nationals. Ferrero looks out wide there to Turner with the goal! Lauren Turner in the 6th minute gets the first goal in Nationals history for the women's side.
Great name to be a first goal, huh, John?
Damn right it is.
Lovely ball in, slipped in over to Turner. Just beautiful pace on that pass, and she makes no mistake about it. You know, and something that we talked about in the earlier broadcast tonight is when you get those opportunities in on goal, it doesn't have to be the hardest shot, just got to be placed right. And Lauren Turner there just very confidently lifts her head, picks the corner, and just puts it right into the back of the net, then gives her team the early lead.
As Cap City comes together collectively, don't typically see that after the first goal, but it is the first game of the season, and like any, you know, this is a learning process. You know, we might have scrimmages and inter-squad scrimmages, maybe play against some other teams locally, but you know, this is an opportunity for both these teams. You know, a lot of times teams come out and, you know, trying to feel each other out, and so far the Nationals have come out, you know, really strong in this one, and Cap City a little flat-footed, which is to be expected in the game. We know the first game of the season.
Yeah, and when you talked about the roster of the Nationals and the types of players they have from the universities they come from all different universities that play different styles. But one thing's for sure is they all understand that the mission and objective of the game, which is to put more goals in the back of the net than your opponent. And they've come out on the front foot here and shown their ability early on. You got a foul here on the near side. but they've got that ability to score and be very technical. And when you talk about having players from the likes of Michigan State, Oakland Central to Yale and Florida State, you have all these different levels, but at the same time that work ethic and determination to try to be the best that you can be on a day in, day out basis. And that's what's going to be brought here into the Nationals organization from the women's side with the type of players they brought in.
Ball played back to Bellamo, and now here come the Nationals. Blackburn looking for Ferraro, and now Jalix looking to go to Ferraro, and she wins it back. Fetty to Ferraro, and out comes Goss.
And we've seen early some beautifully weighted balls in from the midfield into the attack. Not right there finding the attacker, but some beautifully lovely weighted balls here early on for Nationals to give themselves some opportunities in. That one was let's see.
I think it's 24, but I wasn't quite sure. This ball's played in number 11, O'Farrell for Cap City, as she's shut down by number 13, Lexi Scherzerwin. Ball put near side here. I believe it's Ali Teffend. And that's Jalix, now Ferraro. She's got Turner out wide on the right, looking for Blackburn, and cleared out there by number 30, Abigail Gilmore.
Don't have the number for her.
Fair enough.
Are we used to anything else, John? Come on.
Oh, no.
If we had all the numbers, that'd make our job way too easy. Come on. We do best when we don't have numbers and we have unidentified players, John.
That's right. We have another
UFP.
UFP on the field. That's actually good. I like that. We're going to start calling on
UFP.
UFP. Oh, man.
Unidentified flying player.
What we should do is, when a goal scored by UFP, we should call it UFP of the Week. Brought to you by the Michigan Soccer Network. No worries, no worries. Matthews will bring this up. She got Blackburn. Good diagonal run by Turner inside there. As she's got Ferraro, and actually I lied, that's number 10. That's Ryan Fetty. But a good ball is good transitional play and combination play for the Nationals here early. You can tell they played together for a while.
Yeah, and you can tell that when they get the ball, that it's immediately trying to go up the field on the front foot, get into the attack. Don't waste any time. Don't waste any opportunities. If we're going to play 10, 12, 13 balls through and only 2 or 3 of them get in, fine. But we're going to keep playing those balls through, and we're going to keep trying and try to get on in the attack. And it's been nice to see here for the opening minutes.
Is Lexi Scherzerwin will let this go over the touchline for a throw-in. And number 24 is Ali Teffend, just based on the picture. So, going to be process of elimination.
Good PI work, John.
Ferraro, it's Matthews, but she's still under control. Out to Turner on that far side. No affiliation, by the way. It's just still a good, strong name. Plays this one.
Tina would agree.
Looks like a cross coming in, and Ferraro, and Blackburn will chest this down with a one-time shot, and it goes just wide.
It's a lovely volley there. I think if she sets her feet, she might have been able to get even more on it, but some good pace off that shot on the volley. She was kind of a little bit falling backwards, but another good opportunity from the Nationals, and they're just going to keep on testing Cap City here early and often.
Gilmore looking to play this out as the pressure continues to go after Cap City. Nationals' unrelenting attack here in the first 10 minutes, first 11 minutes of this game.
Yeah, and I think they're going to try to set the tone for this season of being a team that if someone else has film on them, they want them to know that they're going to be dangerous.
Giveaway, Blackburn, top of the 18. It's good defensive play.
Waited a touch too long. If she takes a touch and gets a shot off right before that, I think she gets a good shot on frame. But yeah, we were talking about the things that the Nationals want to do to be successful and their keys to success. Defensively win that ball back early and get the ball high up the field as quick as possible. their mission is to defend to attack, and to do that, to score goals, you have to defend.
That is out. That Turner out wide. You got Ferraro inside. Blackburn with a shot. It's going to go off the post, and it goes in.
Not the prettiest, John, but they count the same, and the Nationals will be happy there to get the second one on the board. Not the way you draw it up, but at the same time, what we talked about in the first game is you'll see here, ball whipped in, a loose ball hits the post. Defender tries to make a touch for it, but it already crosses across the goal line and into the back of the net. 2-0 to the Nationals.
So that's a 13th minute goal off the foot of Jenny Blackburn as Cap City will once again come together. But again, just Lauren Turner's ball in right there near post. Blackburn's able to get that touch on it, hits off the post, and makes its way across the goal line for goal number 2.
Yeah, and sometimes you just create your own luck. The Nationals have been on the front foot here for the opening 15 minutes of this game. So when that ball gets whipped in, ball gets played towards goal, yeah, it wasn't the prettiest finish as far as the way that she would like to go in the back of the net, but at the same time, she gets a touch on it, it gets on frame, hits the post, gets a lucky bounce, and gets across the line, and that's just persistent hard work from the Nationals. We've seen early and often here, playing on the front foot, taking it to Cap City here early and often, and putting the pressure on. And I'm sure that's everything that the coaching staff would like to see. A dream start here for the Nationals.
Lauren Turner now looking there inside for Fetty. Wide again to Turner. So Myers comes in to defend. Turner gets by and then out for a corner, the first corner of the evening.
Good work there from Turner. Turns her defender. Just keeps staying with it. We thought for a half second there she might have lost the tackle, but she stays with it, wins the ball back, and wins her team a corner. One thing Nationals always going to keep an eye on here is the set pieces, both defending and attacking. Corner kicks is always a key piece to any match, but definitely a piece here that the coaching staff has highlighted to us as something they really want to key in on every game.
Here comes the corner, and it's a good one inside the box. Goss punches it, and one-touch shot. This goes to Matthews, a volley. That's going to go up and over the bar, but good look. This is your first time watching one of our broadcasts. We encourage enthusiastic comments from you, our audience. We'll engage with you, like to chat with you. If you're first time here and you've never been a part of this network before, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you know every time we go live, we're adding new content and constantly bringing new games to the network. This is Matthews, number 22 for the Nationals. Looking inside to Jalix. Down at the end line, crossed the box, possibly then broken up and cleared out by number 32, Paige Myers. Now throw in here on the near side for the Nationals. Just as the unrelenting pressure continues here into this 15th minute, is this something this team can keep up for 90?
Well, I think with the type of players they have, is some that you highlighted earlier. These players are used to playing at a high tempo for 90 minutes in some of the systems they come from. And having that excitement of game one, I think, is also going to be something that plays into the Nationals' favor, knowing that they can just keep going, as they're going to win a free kick here just outside the box. But why not? Why not keep up that pressure? Try to score as many as you can.
Well, a quick free kick take there, and didn't work out in the favor of the Nationals on that one.
I think they'd have been better suited there to take their time and set something up.
This is Ferraro out wide. Scherzewin. And Fetty across the box. Turner right to her, and it's going to go across the mouth of the goal, but offside is called.
Great ball bet in from Fetty. She finds Turner on the backside, but I think Turner was just a little bit unaware where she was. She was standing behind that second to last defender, so the moment that ball gets in, assistant pops his flag, as we'll see here. Great ball looped in there from Fetty, but Turner just offside.
That was Jalix, hit off her head. Nationals once again try to build up as that was given away, and Now Wicks just under immediate pressure. No time to do anything. Now Danielle Steffen up and over the top. Lasky will let that go out for a goal kick. Midwest Conference is broken into divisions. The Great Lakes and the Midwest has 5 teams as part of this UWS 1 league. The Nationals, Cap City, Corktown, Muskegon Risers, and Mission Jaguars are the 5 teams that are all part of this league. There's 10 teams in total that are part of the overall Midwest League. There's the Great Lakes and then the Midwest Conference, and they make up the whole Midwest is what they play in here in the UWS 1.
I think it's just great, John, that you know there are all these leagues and expansion and all these teams, expansion of women's soccer within the outside of the high school and club ranks, giving opportunities for these women to play at a high level out of season. Because, I mean, no more than 15, 20 years ago, the only option for most women to play were some adult women leagues that were over 30 leagues, maybe some open leagues, but they really weren't to the same competitive level as some of these girls needed.
This ball finds its way to Teff and now to Fetty. They're looking to go back to Teff, and that's going to go out now for a throw-in as Scherzwin will. And Chad took all of our suckers. Just took off and just took all the suckers he gave.
Sure he didn't eat them all?
I don't know. I mean, hey, I got a long car ride. I got to drive 13 hours tomorrow, so. But no worries, no worries. No, it's okay. I can buy my own suckers. I don't want his suckers anyways.
No worries.
Are they blow pops?
Be happy.
Blow pops.
Extreme lemonade.
Let us know you're here. Give a shout out to a player that you're watching. We'll announce that here on the air. We love engaging with you, our audience. We're in the 19th, 20th minute of this 1-0 score. Oh, sorry, it's 2-0.
2 early goals from the Nationals.
Yeah, I mean, one of our commenters could have said, hey, there's not another goal on
We'll get
there.
that scoreboard updated. There it is.
There it is. That's what happens when you're eating pizza.
As soon as the Jets comes,
Definitely now.
Over.
It's got Lauren Turner wide open on the far side, but she can dribble all the way in the box. This is Jalix now. Left-footed shot, far post, and Goss able to bring that one in. A good look for Jalix here in the 20th minute.
Good patience from her at the top of the box there to take that extra touch here, cut back, try to catch the goalkeeper sleeping by going to the back post, but Goss had it covered there as we see in the replay.
A little more pace on that one. That would have found the back of the net.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to worry about that in the background. Foreground, actually, is Wilkes looking there, and that's a good ball inside. It's a 35. Klosterman. Kloosterman. First time I've called her name tonight. Kloosterman from Butler University, another Division I program. Shot, wow, it was a good opportunity there for number 27, Cameron Evans, sorry. Evans dribbled right there into the 18. It was blocked by Scherzwin. Evans goes to Michigan State University. Ball down all the way back to the goalkeeper. Maya Bellamo, who's really not had to see any action so far tonight.
Yeah, with Nationals holding most possession, creating the early opportunities. She's been silent back there, hasn't had to get too involved, but I'm sure that like most goalkeepers, you like to get a couple touches early. You don't want that first touch to have to be a huge save in the 25th, 30th minute, but she did get an early touch here.
Now that mistake might come back to cost and bite the Cap City as Blackburn comes over Paige Myers to shut that one down. Almost a cost mistake there by number 11, Maddie O'Farrell. Almost cost Cap City an opportunity for the Nationals.
Blackburn turning to the referee, claiming she was held. May have been a little bit of a grab on the inside. Wasn't anything obvious we could see from here, but another good opportunity, a quick corner taken from the Nationals.
Alex up top to Matthews. She goes down and foul's called.
See what kind of set piece here the Nationals will bring. Last time they had an opportunity top of the box, they tried to play quick. They played it into a group of space that really wasn't open and a lost opportunity, but I think they'll take their time here with this one. May put this one right on frame. Looks like Emily Matthews is going to be taking this free kick here for the Nationals.
Three-man wall. Matthews comes a shot. Low, and Goss makes a save. Rebound, Ferraro! Goal number 3 in Nationals Club history comes here in the 24th minute off the shot from Emily Matthews, rebounded from Catherine Goss.
Yeah, Nina Ferraro just wisely here right off the rebound. Make sure she jumps right on it, taps it into the back of the net, and 3-0 to the Nationals. It was a good save there from Goss on the free kick. I'm sure she would have loved to secure it. That's a ball that's got to be at least tried to be parried away, to aside, away from the goal. She leaves it right out in front, and Nina Ferraro makes her pay. 3-0 to the Nationals. Good free kick, though, from Matthews from distance. A lot of pace on it, low and hard. Forced the goalkeeper to have to get across and get a hand on it. And then defensively, Cap City nowhere to be found to clear that ball, and Nina Ferraro pounced on it.
Dan Hegner, Jacob McKenzie, and Eli, all Troy National players, 2013, 2012, 2010, are watching tonight's game for the first time. Please give them a shout-out.
Shout out.
Boom, there it is.
Shout out.
And then Papa Tango, shout out to Lake Orion girl Ali Teffen, number 24 for the Nationals from the Gagnons. There it is.
Appreciate the support. Love the comments.
We do. Share this with your friends and family. Come back for more. We got a lot of soccer this summer on the network, and we're looking forward to covering all of it right here throughout this summer. So stick around, and we'll continue to do those shout-outs. But, yes, Jacob McKenzie and Eli, we love that you're watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, make them all accounts so they can watch come back individually.
Absolutely.
Stefan finds Jalix, and that's Blackburn at the top of the 18, and they're looking to get their 4th goal. Dream start for the Nationals. Says Jalix is going to get this one. A shot from her, and up and over. It's a good look.
Cap City's going to find themselves in a world of trouble tonight if they're going to just keep giving the ball away, as we see a turnover right here on the top of the box. Shot just a little bit too high, but if you give some of these Nationals players too many more of those types of opportunities, they're just going to continue to find the back of the net. Too much quality out there from the home side tonight.
Cap City looking to find some kind of an answer to this unrelenting pressure from the Nationals.
Well, much in the same that we saw in the first game. Cap City just having trouble to keep the ball, almost as if like the Nationals men's side. Too many costly giveaways.
There's an opportunity now for the Cap City. It's a foul. I almost feel like she baited that foul.
It's a smart play from the attacker, as you see here. She slows her dribble. She takes that touch, knows the defender's going to come in. She makes sure she creates that contact and wins a free kick. It's a smart play there from the attacker.
I believe that was Danielle Steffen. Ball comes in, and that's headed out there by the center back, Pulaski, and then cleared out right into the Nationals bench.
Just making sure the girls on the bench are awake.
That they are. Thrown in here by Maddie O'Farrell for Cap City. Maya Bellamo comes out, and she just kicks it. She's probably going to pick that one up. And now here come the Nationals with Emily Matthews dribbling up here through the middle of the park. This is Blackburn now looking to collect. This might be a heavy touch, and it was, and out that ball goes.
A little bit heavy touch, but if you see the way that the Nationals when they pick up the ball, Blackburn in the middle of the field or picks up the ball and immediately puts her head down and drives forward. It's something you'll see out of some of the better women's sides at any level, is understanding the time to drive towards goal.
Defend will collect this ball and try to get it up, but it goes out of touch. It was intended there for Maddie O'Farrell from Cap City. Ball inside, little shot, and Belmo comes up big. Ball bouncing around. Looks like some life here for Cap City in this 28th minute. Another shot just over the bar. A couple opportunities here. Cap City might find themselves a little bit of a life here now in this one.
Yeah, as we're going to see here, ball whipped in head to the backside and the volley just over the top. There from, I believe, number 35, Sydney Kloosterman, who got a foot on it. Just couldn't put it on target, but Cap City's got to be encouraged with the last few minutes here, creating a little bit of opportunity, forcing Belomo to make a save in net. And so I'm sure that Cap City will be happy here if they can try to change that tide and get a couple opportunities. Especially this early in the season, you know, a game like this, you know, you go down 3-0 that quickly. We realize that it's not going to be about the result anymore, but it's going to be about maybe, you know, the individual battles and things you can gain from this game and the way you can build and learn as a team. And that's what Cap City is going to try to take out of the remaining part of this game. Blackburn
all the way there to Lauren Turner, who's got a goal and an assist in this one, and she finds, well, I mean, looking for Ferraro, but now she finds Blackburn inside the 18. Blackburn almost goes down, cleared out there by number 25, Campbell George. 30th minute in this first half in Nationals Pro Women's history. A dream start for them, and they've scored 3 first-half goals. All 3 goals coming off of 3 different players' feet or slash head. Well, I think it's only feet. When I think about it. The ball is crossed in, and far post off Ferraro, and it's Goss comes up big and then cleared out.
Good job there from Ferraro to get a foot in on it. Even better job from Goss to keep it out of the back of the net.
I believe that was O'Farrell that went down. No, I lied. That's number 33, Jordan Wicks.
That was good. Good job from Wicks to see the space to try to push the ball and win a free kick for her side. As we see Nationals manager Rob Brinken having a word with the 4th official. I think he might have disagreed with that one. I didn't, but I think Rob is. We all know Rob's opinions about referee decisions sometimes.
We do. I still want to get Rob Cam set up. Even when he's on as a manager, just have a camera on him at all times almost.
We shouldn't tell him.
No, I agree. As a matter of fact, we should have our sideline camera.
We'll get the most raw images.
64, right?
So almost like to get our sideline camera down there right in Rob's face following the rest of the game, if possible. Call that Rob Cam. The foul was called. This is Danielle Steffen taking this one. A bender right into the head of Scherzerwin and then right into the hands of Maya Bellamo. The Yale goalkeeper throws it out here to Lake Orion's Ellie Teffend. One other shout out, just let us know as that ball lands right there on the Nike soccer tents. Big sponsor of the National Soccer. Uniforms are Nike. Tents are Nike. The balls are Nike. The pennies are Nike. It's Nike. Thoughts, Steve?
Just do it.
A man, a few words.
I was trying to figure out where to go with that one. But sometimes better left unsaid. Sometimes just let the game speak.
Lauren Turner on the other side, they're getting out of trouble.
She's
got Ferraro on the ball played maybe in the Fetty, and Goalie back to Catherine Goss.
I go on every other week, and I'm like call from left to right.
You have to imagine the men's side should be taking some notes from the women's side here, at least in the way that they're attacking and putting balls in on frame, and their movement off the ball, the runs. It's been something of beauty to watch, to be honest, in the first opening 30, John.
Oh, yes.
I mean, a lot of attacking play, lovely passing, some great finishing. Can't ask for a better start if you're a Nationals fan.
Emily Matthews, Purdue, first team All Big Ten, as Marcela Yazinski comments on YouTube. This ball we played back to Catherine Goss. Had a busy afternoon thus far. Appreciating you letting us know about her being All Big Ten, first team. That's a big deal.
Very competitive conference. Purdue had a very, very, very good season this year. One of the highlights of the Big Ten women's season, and this pitch right now is filled with players who played either in the Big Ten or at other Division I colleges, and you can see that technical level showing out right now in the way this first half has developed so far.
It's your top hand. It's your top hand. I don't know if that's the same.
Lovely ball in.
Yeah, it is. Gonna get the one down the end line. Cross comes into O'Farrell. Belmo gets a piece of it. And now it's cleared out and up the line. Ali Teffin going to try and keep this 1 inch. So that's Fetty. Ferraro.
Fetty with tons of room here on the left side. Just going to find Blackburn into the space out wide left.
Yeah, she does. It's Blackburn now down towards the end line. She's got Turner running. You got Ferraro at the top of the box. Gets a touch on it, goes wide.
Yeah, the ball just got behind her a little bit. If she can get it to out in front of her to her front foot, I think she probably gets that redirect on frame. But the ball got a little bit in behind her to her back leg, and she was forced to get a touch that went just wide. What a lovely build-up from Fetty out to Blackburn, finds Ferrero at the top of the box, and that combination tonight of those three players particularly have really been positive for the Nationals, especially up the left side and in the attacking third.
Blackburn, and that was Jalix out to Fetty. Almost tripped her up. And the ball got for a goal kick. And looking at the rosters for both these squads, I had a chance to count up how many of them are in Big Ten. 11 of the players on the field today or on this team are from the Big Ten. So a big Big Ten presence here on this pitch this afternoon.
Yeah, and even the girls that aren't at Big Ten schools are also at other big Division I universities, whether it's Western Michigan, Xavier, Southern Illinois, Butler.
I think I saw Florida State in here too.
Florida State. I mean, there are girls at Illinois, UIC, Illinois Chicago,
Detroit Mercy,
Oakland U, and so the level of play is a really high level, and it's really great. Like we were talking earlier about for all the young girls here, the youth players here witnessing tonight, and understanding that if they stay with it within their club, especially within like the Nationals club, understanding there's a pathway for them to be playing at a higher level, and hopefully that will allow them to be playing at the college of their choice, whether that's Division I, II, III, NAIA, whatever's best for you, and realizing that pathway exists here through the Nationals.
Oh, that's a good ball into Ferraro, and it's going to go up on that deflection, pops up into Goss's hands. That was Pulaski with that pass into Ferraro. Looks like we're going to have Chloe Barnthouse stepping on here, as well as number 6, Avery Kasanik.
Avery Kasanik checking in.
Barnthouse goes to Moorhead College. The big presence here last summer. She played for the Rebels in their UWS 2 team. She's a phenomenal player. Tremendous speed up top, and expect her to wreak havoc just like Blackburn did here to start this game.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of having a roster with that type of depth and talent, like the Nationals have, is you bring off a girl like Blackbird and you replace her with one who's going to bring the same pace, same technical ability, and try to keep that level up to the same level that was established from minute one.
We're going to throw in here on the near side as Abigail Gilmore will throw this one in. Oh, we play all the way back and then swung out wide. Olivia Watson. I apologize. I said Moorhead. Is Murray State is where Chloe Barthouse. Like as soon as I said Moorhead, I'm like, that's not right. It's Murray. It's Murray State is where she goes.
The Racers of Murray State.
That's right. It's number 16 on them and number 16 here. So.
Thanks, Google.
No, went to my Instagram for that.
Oh, there you go.
Had a chance to call her name a bunch last summer, and she had a really good summer. Tremendous player. She's not been playing soccer for very long. She's only been playing it for a handful of years. So think about where she's been able to kind of get her way into this. A lot of raw athletic ability that she's turned into with speed and a knack for scoring goals. There's a shot coming, and that's just missed far side. That's off the foot of number 33, Jordan Wicks for Cap City. Almost sneaking one in there here in the 40th minute.
We've got a trio of Cap City players checking in. Number 4, Tess Williams. Number 7, Teresa Ashbrook. And number 6, Kendra Brown.
And I do believe in this league, I think it's the same rules as what we'd see in other, what you may see in college, where a player comes off, they cannot re-enter in that half. That's my understanding. I'm going to double check that because I didn't pull the rules here earlier today, so I apologize for that. I'm going to look up on the web. Steve, you called these games in the past, haven't you?
I have, but to be fair, I have to look up the substitution rules of new leagues before reffing a game, just because, to your point, they are so different, and they can vary. Like the game before, it's once you're subbed out, you're out, and I believe in the UWS you can re-enter within a new half, but once you're out of that half, you're done.
And that's what I believe is this case.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where even as referees, you so many different leagues.
Barntown, look at this, comes in with speed and almost gets there, but
you got to check the rules because they change so much, and you have such a variance between leagues, and ones you can re-enter, ones you can't. It's hard to keep track.
This ball is played in, and back to Emily Matthews, to Barnhouse. Played here to Allie Teffend. Scherzer will play this back to Bellamo. Ooh, it's a scary touch.
Got lucky there, but collected herself and got out of trouble. Plenty of space here up the left side.
Yeah, all green. This Teffend is, and then she Megs, number 4. That's Tess Williams. And out now for a throw-in. This is terms and conditions is not where I'm going to find what I'm looking for. I give up. I tried. I tried looking for the stats on substitutions. Find out at halftime is Ryan Fetty, physical battle, and then out of touch as we have a new sub coming in here. Number 17 will come on. Maria Koschuk from Central Michigan University, just graduated here a few weeks back.
Yeah, she started for the Chippewas up at Mount Pleasant. Had a successful career up there for Central Michigan. Was fortunate enough to call a few games for them. Very, very much improved squad over the last several years. Really developing a nice program there up at Mount Pleasant. Maria was definitely a big part of that.
Ball played back to Tess Williams. Think of that name, Tess. It reminds me of a movie I called, I think it's called Regarding Tess, or it's about Nick Cage. He plays Secret Service agent. I don't know if you ever watched that before.
I have not, but
we bring movie trivia in this all the time.
When you said Nicolas Cage,
Nick Cage
might have to add it to the list. Checking in now for the Nationals, Caitlin Ducharme checking in, number 7.
I think it's Ducharme.
Ducharme, apologies.
No worries, man. I just want to see you get corrected on YouTube.
You know, I'm working with the rosters I'm given, the handwriting I can read and not read.
I printed these off, didn't I, for you? Too, or no?
You didn't.
I didn't. Okay, my bad. There.
It's all good.
Ducharme, there you go.
Ducharme. Ducharme.
Oh, boy. Yes, the movie was called Regarding Tess. It was, let's tell you the info here. I'll pull it up. I think it's important.
It's important.
From
it's
1994 is when it came out.
Yeah, I was only 7.
Yeah.
But too young to see it at that time.
Oh, look at that. It's a good ball. Right there in the mirror, Koschuk. Makes her get her first touch of the game, and she takes down Tess Williams. Speaking of Tess, regarding Tess.
Regarding Tess, fouled there. And
it's a classic movie, man. It's about a former first lady who's being protected by the Secret Service and doesn't get along with her Secret Service agent, Nick Cage. And it's a good movie. I would encourage everyone to watch it.
Are you a big Nicolas Cage fan?
I loved the National Treasure. We still wish there would be another one. The National Treasure franchise was pretty good.
Okay.
Liked 1 and 2. It's not often that you'll get a good 1 and 2.
That's fair.
Right? I mean, Fast and Furious there's like 90 of them now, and if you watch the last one, that one was atrocious.
I'll take your word for it.
You haven't watched it?
No.
Oh, fair enough. Wouldn't recommend it.
Okay.
We're looking forward though to Top Gun. Are you looking forward to that at all?
A little bit. I'm at a point now where I feel like there's a lot of reboots and remakes of movies because no one seems to want to have an original idea anymore. So sometimes a new take can be good, and I think it might be, but
I don't think it's a remake. I think it's more like
a continuation.
A continuation,
okay.
Yeah, is what it is. It's not a remake.
Sometimes I think they just need to stop.
I agree.
Sometimes
I agree. Like,
more.
like with Die Hard. Die Hard got good. I think the first 3 Die Hards were pretty good, and then after that it fell off.
Should have never made another one.
Never made another one? Wow.
Yeah. Fast and the Furious, only saw the first one. Somehow there's like 10.
There's 9.
Yeah, sure.
9. I think they'll make a 10th, but the 9th one they should have stopped. When you start sending people into space, that doesn't make any sense.
I've seen clips. Nothing is believable in that movie.
There's a free kick coming here for Cap City. This is Steffens, direct shot right into Belmo's arms. Drops it, but picks it back up. 45th minute, we are in stoppage time. I don't know if they gave us a signal or not.
I think he indicated it was 1 or 2. I thought we're in the first right now, so I have to imagine either we're going to be hearing a whistle here shortly, or we'll have another minute here of stoppage.
Matthews to Barnthouse. She's got Turner out wide. Barnthouse unable to get it out there. And officially in the 2nd minute of stoppage time now. Halftime, we'll talk stats, talk about what happened here earlier tonight between the Nationals men's side as they hosted Shabib Al-Yamen.
What happened?
We'll talk about it. So the lights start to come
on
here.
You'll have to wait. You'll have to wait.
Yeah, we can talk about it at halftime. That's what I said. So, don't go anywhere. Make sure it's what is it? It's 8:20 here on a Sunday evening. So, grab your glass of wine, your nice cold brew. It's Sunday evening. Get ready for the work week as the first half here comes to an end. The Nationals with a dream start here on their first ever game. 3-0 is where we are right now, Steve.
Yeah, early and often they got us on the board at 3-0, and they'll be happy to take the lead into halftime. We'll see if Cap City can make some adjustments, and we'll be back with some review of the first half.
That we will. We'll see you on the other side here. You're watching live soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network.
We begin with your dream, your drive, your grit, the heart and vision of every member of your team. We take it all, and from those threads of greatness, we weave a uniform of a champion. In many ways, our sport is just like yours. We've brought together a team of elite designers. We've put in the time and the sweat, perfecting our craft over 14 years. We've outfitted thousands of teams for thousands of victories, approaching each new project, each new game, like it's the only one we'll ever play. And let's be honest, we've done it all with a quality so unmatched that some can't help but call it perfection. You know, it's more than just a shirt. Look like a champion, play like a champion. A champion powered by the G. Hashtag GBrandUSA. GBrandUSA. Elite design, unmatched quality, American pride. We're proudly made in the USA.
Hey moms and dads, are you looking for a program to keep your toddler active this winter? Kickstart Toddler Soccer is the perfect cure for the winter blues. And now you can find us at the amazing Legacy 925 Center, located in the heart of Oxford, Michigan. Check us out at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com and come play with us today.
What I could tell right off the start was that they were really about the player. And I just got out of high school, so I was using BB Core bats for the past 3-4 years. When y'all came to me, took my advice, trying to figure out what we wanted, what I learned in high school about bats, and what I wish I had, it's really cool to be a part of. I can't remember the last time that I hit balls that far with a BB Core bat or as hard. Definitely the best BB Core bat I've ever swung in my life. And I've swung plenty of BB Core bats. The numbers can prove it too, because the numbers that I was getting on my exit velos and the distance, I really didn't get close to that in some of the other BB Core bats. Yeah, just overall, it's been really fun. Know that you were a part of it and that a lot of kids are going to love to use it. Yeah, super excited.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75. Welcome back into Oakland University. We're at the half. 3 goals in the first half. First one coming in the 6th minute. Lauren Turner with the first goal in Nationals women's pro history. The second goal, Jenny Blackburn, in the 13th. That was assisted by Lauren Turner. And then Nina Ferraro gets the third goal off of the rebound by Catherine Goss. It's unassisted. And that's where things stand here at the half, 3-0. Anything you want to add in, Steve, in regards to that first half?
No, I think it was a dominant performance, a dream start, like we said, and I expect more of the same in the second half. The Nationals will come out, try to establish, again, an early dominance and try to get back on the scoreboard again, and we'll see if Cap City can make any adjustments to try to slow that attack down.
No question about that. We'll get back here on the other side of this break. You know, when we come back, we'll talk about the goal of the week and what that's going to be looking like here on Monday. We'll talk about upcoming games and what happened here in the first game between the men's side against Shabib Al-Yaman at 5 o'clock. We'll be back here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Pure Barre is a full-body workout that transforms you, physically and mentally. Our musically driven group classes focus on low-impact, small movements that strengthen and tone your entire body in 50 minutes or less. Anyone is capable of taking Pure Barre, no matter your age or fitness level, and no dance experience is required. Arrive at the studio 10 to 15 minutes before class begins so we can check you in. Wear something you can move comfortably in. We suggest leggings or long pants and a workout top. You'll also need a pair of sticky socks to keep your feet from sliding during class. If you need sticky socks, you can pick some up at the studio. Before class, grab a ball, tube, and a light set of weights. Right from the start, you connect to the beat. Class begins with a warm-up, then your teacher will guide you through arm work using the light weights. After that, you'll make your way over to the bar, where you'll work your thighs, then your seat, and finally your abs. You'll finish your workout with a cool down to stretch your muscles. Something you'll hear often in class is a tuck. A tuck is a movement that involves contracting the abs while rotating your hips forward and up to elongate your spine. One of the biggest benefits of Pure Barre are the small, controlled movements in class. When you hear your teacher say pulse or down an inch, up an inch, that literally means just 1 inch, the size of a paperclip. This is important because with Pure Barre, the smaller the movement, the bigger the change in your muscles. Your first class will move quickly and it will be challenging, but your teacher will be right there beside you and can help you modify the workout throughout the class. After 3 to 4 classes, you'll start to get comfortable with the flow. And after 8 to 10 classes, you can see results. Our teachers and our community will support you along the way. Pure Barre is about rising above who you were yesterday and building a stronger version of yourself today. Precise, strong, balanced, inspired. This is Pure Barre.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
so that interscholastic athletes may thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game!
There he is, Steve.
Somehow that ball stayed out of the net.
Candlelight dinner.
Would have been 4. But early enough, as we see here, some of the highlights from the first half as the Nationals women's team leads Cap City 3-0. Here was the second goal that found its way into the back of the net off the foot of Blackburn, and then save there from Goss. Another opportunity. The Nationals were all over the net, swarming early and often with chances throughout the half.
No question about it, Steve. Is like I said, I mean, I feel like I should be getting out the shrimp cocktail, ordering the filet as we are underway here in this second half. Got really excited about that
filet.
That filet and lobster tail, the surf and turf. Goes with that music.
You just want to be wine and dine? I'll wine and dine you tonight, John.
Oh, yeah, I know you will, man.
Just
sure we
wine
had
and
some
dine.
changes.
That's all I said. Wine and dine.
Olivia Watson will fight this and finds Jalix and off. Ali Teffin on the far side, and here come the Nationals, looking to add to their already big lead. Finds Fetty on that far side. Fetty with a shot, and that's going to go just, not just wide.
Yeah, a lot of space there for her to attack towards the top of the box. Tries to cut across the top of the box and put a shot far bar. Didn't hit it as clean as she'd like, but just as we finished the first half, Nationals in on the attack on the front foot, putting pressure on that Cap City back line. Ball gets bounced around here.
Why do you always do that? You know I'm eating, but you want to.
Hey, man, I didn't want to tell the people. I was going to just cover some play-by-play and let you go and then let you back in, but you had to mention it. So how were those Star Bears?
They were good.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I expected them to be less chewy.
Yeah, well.
The heat and everything. As Lauren Turner will try and collect us here on that near side.
Great job to keep it in there
ball
from
in
Turner.
the Jalix. Top of the 18. That goes to Fetty, and now Blackburn. With a shot, Blackburn, deflection is going to go in. It's an unlucky deflection for Cap City, but Blackburn will get the goal. It's her second of the game.
Yeah, a good movement and work throughout the backs again from Nationals. As we'll see here, the ball gets played back in. Shot originally blocked, shot in, off the defender, trickles past the goalkeeper. I actually believe that shot may have been going wide. It did come off a pretty severe angle off the defender, but it trickles its way into the back of the net and put it on the board 4-0 to the Nationals.
So Fetty will get the assist on that one. We won't call that one unassisted because that was a deflection. I think that still counts as an assist on that one. But either way, 4-0 is the score. Nationals in command of this one in their first ever game in Nationals Pro history.
Going back to what we talked to in the first game, that type of opportunity, that goal only comes from the fact that, she decided to put that shot in on frame, and sometimes good things happen.
Yeah, no question. As Blackburn puts us across the top, over the goal mouth, outstretched hands of Goss, and going to go all the way across to their side and out for a throw-in. We were going to talk about what happened the first game. And we've been talking about this in regards to the men's side for basically the whole season now, about missed opportunities. They haven't had a lot of opportunities on frame. They've missed the frame. What eludes them is the final third execution. They've only scored 2 goals so far in this season. We're able to manage a draw against the number 2 team here at 5 o'clock this evening, which will help them with confidence and staying in a good place in the table in league play. Looks like this is Lauren Turner with a shot. That's going to go up and over. Good look from her.
Yeah, John, I think, it was a good result in that they got the draw. Gladly take the 1 point. I think if you ask Coach Rick Larson, of course, you always want the shutout, so holding 0-0 is good. But if you're going to tie, I think he would have probably rather seen a 1-1, 2-2 draw, just knowing that they found a way to get some balls into the back of the net as they have struggled. And as you're seeing here tonight, and at least the way and the mindset and the approach of the Nationals women's side is every time we're going to get the ball, we're going to lift our head, we're going to drive that ball to net, and we're going to try to get shots on frame and force the goalkeeper to make saves. Maybe we get a lucky bounce, and that's how a couple of goals have gone in tonight for the Nationals, off the free kick rebound and their rebound off a defender. And sometimes you have to create your own luck, and so far the women's side has done that here tonight.
Teresa Ashbrock was put that one in, and out it came here to Blackburn. Foul being called now. I was going to ask, we were diving into that surf and turf, and something we talk about here often on the network, which if you haven't paid attention to our games in the past, we get into things like food. And, Steve, you eat steak with, you eat it with ketchup, or what kind of sauce do you prefer on your steak?
Well, John, if I'm preparing a steak, hopefully it's seasoned well enough that I don't need a sauce at all. That's the true testament of a good steak. I do enjoy A1 steak sauce, though. So, regardless of the steak, every once in a while, a little bit a steak sauce or maybe like a zip sauce. I'm a big fan of the zip sauce.
Mackie seasoning and some drawn butter there.
But just some good seasonings, and if you got some good vegetables or sides, you really don't even need a dipping sauce for that steak. John, what about you?
It depends. If I'm eating like a fillet, I know it's like a filet mignon. You're right. I'm not putting any sauce on that. It's going to come out the way I want it, and you can just follow there on that play. But yeah, I'm going to eat it without any sauce. But if you're getting into like a sirloin or something like that isn't maybe overcooked, you're going to want to put a little A1 sauce on that free kick, and that's going to go up and over. It's for a field goal. Almost now it's 4-3. But no, so but honestly, I don't mind on my burgers every once in a while. A little bit of mushrooms, a little barbecue sauce, a little A1 sauce on there. Throw that in there. Whenever you have Five Guys burgers, I got to get the A1 sauce with the mushrooms on the burger.
Quality selection there. What's your go-to sides for a steak, John?
That's a good question.
Steak fries?
I love surf and turf, so I'm a big lobster tail guy when it comes to my steaks. But I like mashed potatoes, garlic mashed, maybe like loaded mashed. Throw a baked potato in there once in a while. It depends too, because like when I go to like Capitol Grill, for example, they got lobster mac and cheese and the mushrooms. Dude, that's
game over.
Game over.
Game over. It's funny. I don't think I would have ever answered this question the same way maybe 5-10 years ago, but you make a steak with some good steak fries and maybe like some asparagus. Can't go wrong.
Oh, asparagus is great, especially with a little béarnaise sauce on there. They'll draw a little butter. It hits the referee, and they'll bring this back.
A balsamic glaze on the asparagus, and
this is one of the rules that I hate this new rule. I hate it. I understand why they did it to an extent, especially when it comes to like promising attacks. That was the reason for this, right? It would hit a referee and it'd stop a promising attack and get the ball back, but. I don't know.
It's difficult because I think, John, we were brought up and played, refereed, been around the game so long.
Yeah, dog would come on the field, the ball would still.
that the referee's part of the field of play.
Yep.
And that, unfortunately, sometimes the ball may hit the referee, and that's just part of the game. Unfortunately, there are situations in which, as a referee, you can't do anything about it, and the ball does play you, or a player plays an unexpected ball. And so, therefore, the drop ball to the team who last touched it.
Evans will run into Pulaski, and that's a foul. Pulaski's down.
Possibly a booking here, too, as that promising attack was stopped there from the defender, as Evans looked like she may have been in on an attack. But we're just going to get the foul. But, I understand, as we're going to look at the replay here, as you can see, Evans collects the ball, takes a touch, would have been around the defender, gets held up, and gets the foul. And I think a lot of situations where, like in that play that we saw where the ball ricocheted, was played by a Nationals player, went right to a Cap City player, and that's the reason for the rule.
It's going to go over everybody, and not for a goal kick, sorry.
No, it's okay. It's to eliminate those counters and those turnovers and opportunities that are gained from a ball that does hit the referee. And listen, we've all been hit as a referee at times. Sometimes you just can't do anything about it. And in that situation there, the referee, nothing you do. Talking about the general rule, it's hard because I think we've been conditioned to watch the game in such a way that it didn't happen. And so now that it does exist, we have to kind of readjust our thinking and analysis of the game. But I think for the overall betterment of the game, I think it's probably for the best. Even though I may not be as much of a fan as you, John.
Well, and again, you're right. I mean, we're conditioned to see a ball hit off something, and then as Lauren Turner wins this ball back, and she finds Blackburn wide open, looking to get her third goal. She does. Blackburn gets a hat trick here in the 55th minute off the assist from Lauren Turner.
Yeah, a beautiful ball there from Turner to recognize, to draw her defender wide, to play Blackburn in, well onside here, just lovely ball. And she picks her head up, knows she has the space, and just takes the outside of her right foot, tucks it past the sliding goalkeeper, and picks up the hat trick here in the opener.
We say dream start. 5-0 now the score in this first ever game. We talked about the men's national side.
The women are looking like Cedars.
Struggling to score goals, and here
the women are no struggles.
They're no struggles. And nothing against the men's side at all, because the men's side, I mean, it's their first season just like the men's side, like the women's side, but in a league like the UPSL, you're playing against teams. This ball played ball in, and that's going to go just past the far post there, and that's the story of the evening here for Cap City.
Yeah, it was a good ball in, a great opportunity there for number 29, Alexander Thomas. On a ball in here on the left side, she had the goalkeeper out, tried to go up and over top, and really she didn't need to hit it with the pace she did. I think if she just kind of places it, no defender was going to get back and win that ball off the goal line. But a good opportunity there for Cap City, just failed to convert, and it remains 5-0.
So Blackburn and Turner are done for the night. Barnthouse will come in, and so will Koschuk. Well done here by the Nationals women's side. UWS 1. Ball is given right to Barnthouse. She gets her first touch here in this second half. Dribbles at the defender, number 25, Campbell George. All the way out wide there to Lake Orion. Allie Teffend. This is Fetty from distance. It's going to go up and over. Going to talk about future broadcasts coming up here on the Michigan Soccer Network next week. We've got 4 games coming your way, starting with a Thursday night doubleheader right back out here at Oak University as the women's side, both UWS 1 and 2, will host the Michigan Jaguars at, I believe, at 5 and then 8 p.m. I got that. I don't know if I'm not looking at that.
Yep,
5 and 8 p.m. And then Friday the 20th. Well, as the ball is looking in here there's an opportunity for Cap City, and that's defended well there and saved by Bella.
It's good work from
Bellamo.
Another good opportunity here for Cap City, but Bellamo coming up big with another save.
Alexander Thomas was on the opportunity again. She's been dangerous here in the second half. And then on 20th, again, Nationals men's side will welcome in Hamtramck McCity. And then on Sunday the 22nd, the Rebels UWS 2 team for the merger. And they'll be facing off against Legends FC here, I believe at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So
busy week ahead. A lot of action coming to you from women's games to men's games, different leagues. We've got a lot of action to bring to you here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
And I will not be here at all next week because I'm out of town celebrating my 14th wedding anniversary with my wife, Bianca. So we'll have some new people here in the booth next week. Robert Kerr will be joined by Mitch Gasky, as well, I believe, as Ian Gilmore here next week. So some new voices, new faces here to help out here as we continue to grow and bring more soccer throughout the state of Michigan. There's a little flick over the top. There's Barnthouse that looked to do that. We're going to update our score now to 5-0 here on the scoreboard. I think we're just still on the mode from last game where there weren't any goals. Is what it is.
Now there's so many goals. Our production team can't keep up. Just kidding. The prep is the best at what they do. Thank you to our production team here at the prep. Best in the business.
To be fair, we don't have any other experience with any other team now. So, but. I'm just kidding. I want to see if I can get Alex to smile. Ball played back to 26, Danielle Steffen. That's Gilmore. Number 30, Abigail Gilmore.
Have you not learned anything in your 14 years of marriage?
What's that?
Well, you said, we haven't experienced another team. Don't bring up any other options. Just deal with the one you're dealing with.
Oh, boy.
I'm not there yet, but I'm learning. I'm learning, John.
Well, I mean,
the do's and don'ts of marriage.
I'm not married to the prep, though. We're just dating.
Don't tell Chad. He thinks you guys are exclusive. He's waiting for you to invite him to the prom.
No promposals for me. I want to welcome you all in. If you're just joining us, you're watching United Women's Soccer 1 here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Nationals in their inaugural season in history, up 5-0 over Cap City on this Sunday evening, alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Besk. My name's Jonathan Turner, bringing you all the action this evening. There's a shot coming from O'Farrell, and that's going to all the way back to the fence there.
Good look from O'Farrell. Just got around it a little bit too much. Got around it with the right foot. Just hooked it a little too far. I think she was trying to make sure she got good pace on it, but ended up hooking it a little bit too far left and just wide.
So the restart was a goal kick off of the foot of Bellamo. And now out of touch there on that far side for a throw-in. 62nd minute. 5-0 score. Nationals in all red kits, going left to right on your screen, and Cap City in all black with the white shorts going right to left. Earn their corner kick down here.
Tell me how much spin is on the wall. See if I still got it.
Could have swore I just heard so much spit on the wall.
None. Can you tell your dad that?
The volume has been picked up on the surround sound down there at field stand level, and we're getting some good sounds here. The sights and sounds here at the field.
Is that ball dip?
Ball did dip. Okay, Teresa Ashbrock. I want to do play-by-play for the commentary down below. I don't know what spit he's talking about.
You're catching now. You ever catch? You're catching now.
Oh, we got must have father and son playing catch.
Yes, that's why
spin of base. Yes. The spin of the ball is what he was talking about, not spit. Spin of the ball.
Spin the ball. Fair enough.
Oh, now we're talking knuckleball.
Oh, that ball's gonna go out for a corner and
knuckle out for a corner.
Right? A little crazy, right?
Who was the famous knuckleballer?
Knobloch? No, what?
No, not him.
Wells? I'm trying to think. I know who you're talking about. He played for the Yankees, right?
Yeah.
Or is it the Red Sox?
Tim Wakefield.
Oh, Wakefield.
Yeah,
there it is.
Tim Wakefield. Phil Necro and Tim Wakefield. That's what I was thinking of, was Phil Necro, but Tim Wakefield. There you go.
Yeah, played for the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah. It's good teamwork by the prep over here. Appreciate it, guys. Good work.
It was actually not the prep. It was actually the fans down below. And I was listening to.
We got a Tim Wakefield signing. Never thought we'd work in a Tim Wakefield name into the broadcast here at the UWS Women's Soccer, but you know what? Everything's on the table when John and I are together.
That's right. This goes to Maria Koschuk as she puts it to a wide open Fetty inside the box. Shot, and it's a goal.
Beautiful.
Actually, it's Nina Farah. I apologize. Nina, number 11, Nina Ferraro is the one that got that one.
Beautiful composure there to take the pass coming across here, as we'll see a beautiful ball whipped in. Control there with the right foot, gets it back onto the right, or inside of her right foot, and just places it into the bottom right corner. Adds another one to the tally. 6-0 to the Nationals.
No, it is Ryan Fetty.
Yep, that was number 10, Fetty.
Yeah, I got it right. Yeah, because I noticed the long hairs. So I got it right. All right, cool. And that goal coming in the 65th minute.
Most impressive part there was her composure on the ball in, to use the outside of her right foot to trap the ball, to get it back on the inside of her right foot, which must be her dominant foot. She places it into the bottom right corner with composure. And
Ducharme gives that one away and almost comes back to bite him. But the score now 6-0 in favor here of the Nationals.
Can you see the spin? Yeah, I can see it. What was it?
And all the way back to Bellamo. No, it's pressure coming out from Alexander Thomas. Almost cost him too. It's one thing that can happen in a game like this when you're up 6-0 is complacency can take over.
Absolutely, and on both sides, whether it's from Cap City just fully collapsing or Nationals here, getting a little too comfortable with the lead, and not that maybe the result isn't in check, but you want to still keep that level at a high level to keep playing throughout the remaining parts of this game and generate opportunities.
Matthews looking to go over the top to Barnhouse. Barnhouse can't collect that, and that's cleared up by Gilmore. Now O'Farrell. That's Klustrom in. Now O'Farrell, the shot. A beautiful save there. Diving save to her right for the goalkeeper, Maya Bellamo. Goes out for a corner kick here now for Cap City in the 67th minute.
Yeah, it was a great job by O'Farrell. Get it onto her left foot. Nearly tucks it into the far bar, but Bellamo gets across, extends both her arms, gets a touch on it, out for a corner, and a great save.
Well, that it was, and Cap City's had some opportunities in this one, and every time they've had an opportunity on frame, Belmo's come up big.
Yeah, she's been big in the few moments tonight to keep this game scoreless from their end, keep the shutout alive.
Goes across the face of the goal and then out for a goal kick.
She did a great job on that save there, moving her feet, getting across the goal line, fully extending, reaching out, getting a hand on it. And she's been good so far in the few moments that she's had to step up big. And it's easier a little bit to play with the confidence of knowing you have the lead, but still coming up big and making those saves here tonight.
This ball's played into Koscheck here on the near side. Ball goes all the way to the far side. They blitz Teffend. It was. You heard earlier tonight. Shut off from the Gagnons for Lake Orion, Ali Teffend. She gets it back and play this into Pulaski. Switches this to the near side. Barnhouse continues to fight. She wants a goal. She's got a knack for goal scoring. And given away is Paige Myers will start this transitional play for Cap City. All go out of play.
Guys might be picking up some extra baseball knowledge if you're
say,
listening closely.
I mean, it's
you might be learning about the knuckleballer, 2-seamer, 4-seamer, split curve ball, 12-6, 3-9, backdoor slider, change up, circle change, and the dubious double switch.
Ball played to Koscheck here on the near side. She sends that one into Barnhouse. She's a touch on it. No, but Catherine Goss comes out and makes a save. I still believe Goss is still in. Nobody made any changes. That's the one thing we don't know is sometimes goalkeepers. For half the game on Thursday, we were calling the wrong goalkeeper until someone called us out for it. So,
I mean, Evan Mazurek wasn't starting?
No, he did not start. We were told he was starting, and he didn't. He didn't have playing in that game, thank goodness, but it was actually a guy named Everest Brace that ended up starting in his place. So we apologize profusely for calling her name wrong for 25 minutes. So
got a sub here for the Nationals. Looks like checking in is number 23, Diana Palazzolo.
What's a relation to?
There's a lot of them.
Oh, yeah?
A lot of them. I've met so many.
Oh, I was thinking of Gino, but
it's such a common last name. From the east side of the Sterling Heights, Troy area to the Plymouth side and the Salem, Canton area, there's Palazzolos
strong
everywhere.
Italian name.
Oh, we got Rob Cam.
There's the Rob Cam. We finally got him to do it.
He knows it's 70th minute, 20 minutes ago. He's like, let me give these boys something fun to talk about.
We got Rob in a good mood, but I want Rob Cam in bad mood, so we need both.
Take it back to the Nationals men's game against Cedars, and that would have been quite the Rob Cam.
I know. We got to find a way to get a camera just on him at all times. Good ball played across. It's Avery Kazniak is now Koscheck here on the near side. Scherzer win. Ducharme. She finds Fetty, and that's Matthews, top of the 18, and it's poked away. Ball put in. It's Gilmore. I'm sorry, Paige Myers. That a shot. Barnthouse rebound and over the top.
Good initial save there from Goss. Rebound probably not where she wanted it to go, but then she closes it down, gets out big, forces another quick shot, goes wide. As we'll see here, she makes the initial save, quick on her feet, challenges the second shot, and forces the shot to go wide.
So we'll restart with a goal kick. I want to say thank you all for tuning in here tonight as the Nationals play in their first UWS game in club history with a 6-0 lead right now. Shot possibly coming, and that's popped up. Out comes Bellamo, and she'll take that one with ease. Rolls it out wide. I believe that was to number 7, Caitlin Ducharme.
We got a spider in the booth.
Yeah, spider in the booth.
Just making his way across the railing. He just wanted a good view.
It's heading towards Alex. So
yeah,
I don't know if Alex is afraid of spiders, he's going to be in for a. That's the one thing about being in these press boxes, is especially an open air one like this, is the creature crawlers will come out of everywhere. As Koscheck puts this in the box for Barnthouse, it goes back porch, but then last touch now for a corner kick. Talk about mincing your words up.
And it looks like we're going to have another sub here for the Nationals.
Number 19, Tiffy Torres will now step in. I believe that's Ryan Fetty. Got 2 goals here tonight. Well, 1 goal tonight, apologize. 1 goal. That last one here in the 61st minute. You see that we're going to have a goalkeeper change, it seems like, as well. Ball comes in, that's headed out of play. It's Diana Palazzolo putting it out for a goal kick as we're in the 74th minute. 15 minutes until I'm officially on vacation, Steve.
How excited are you?
I'm excited.
Are you so excited that you won't be taking in post-game libations?
I mean, I'm going to continue my, it's a big
Gotta
word.
ask.
Is the baseball catching that's happening down here on the main concourse 1, ended in someone getting hit with a baseball.
Well, that was a bat.
Oh, it was a bat. Not bad. There's a bat now. I guess they're taking batting practice at the main level.
That was a bat that went.
Anything can happen in a soccer game in Oak University. Ball's in for Matthews. She gets a touch on it, a little poke, and that's going to go out for a corner. It's defended there by number 25, Campbell George. Jeez Louise. Get it right. Oh, man, I mean, we had lightning storms all night. I mean, we just kept playing.
I still gotta have a word with someone on the referee crew.
That's a high floater.
How that all went down, but
Koscheck here receives it. She put a shot up and over. But, yeah, I mean, normally in soccer, lightning, and we all go and hide in our cars for 30 minutes for every strike. Not tonight. Not here.
I mean, I guess if you're privy to the technology to know that it was X amount of miles away, then I guess they knew they were safe. But
well, hey, I mean, hey, I guess
I just didn't know we had that kind of technology here tonight at tonight's game.
Like I said before, man, for deposition purposes, this camera experience would have been perfect. There's more out there in the distance. Lightning continues to happen, and we continue to play. But the one thing is that we don't have to worry about that because we don't make those decisions. We just call the game as we see it. That was the 97th lightning strike, by the way. I've been counting all game.
Glad someone kept a tally.
As Descharmy just runs over. Cap City player there on the far side. Don't have her number. You have it, Steve.
Maybe.
34. That's Megan
Scholter.
Yeah, Scholter. First time I've called her name tonight. This ball played. Koscheck given away. Opportunity up and over. Come off the foot of number 35.
Sydney Kloosterman.
Kloosterman, yep. Don't forget, you can comment during this live stream. We will engage with you. We enjoy doing that. We have fun. We talk about just about anything up here while in the booth. And we've talked
the truth.
Anything from sauce to movies. Any trivia? I mean, geez, we'll cover just about anything. I mean, that's the one thing that makes us, I think, different is that we'll engage with you. We'll have fun. And if you're not doing this and having fun, then you shouldn't be doing it, is my thought process. Is Barnhouse. She just takes down. Slow to get up. Danielle Steffen got the raw into that one as Bontas just takes her out. It's an aggressive play. She's an aggressive player.
Tried to get around her, win the ball, and just went through the heels of the Cap City player there, and Stevens, and wins a free kick.
This ball is played over the top. That goes into Alexander Thomas, and she puts it up and over. It's really the story of the night for Cap City. A couple of stories. But, you know, this one here, again, just the opportunities they have had, they put up and over or wide of frame, not on target. You know, and the few opportunities, as Belmo's come up big, as we now have a new goalkeeper in net. I think it's Haley Golombuski. Probably butchered that pretty bad.
Yeah,
Golombuski, she's from Ferris State University.
Said the story of the night for Cap City, and couldn't be more true. That a lot of their chances tonight, which they've created a lot more here in the second half, they've just not been on frame, wide of the goal, too high, and not testing the goalkeeper enough.
Now Barnhouse here now collects it at top of the 18, pokes and shoots. Rebound coming, left-footed shot. That's Gilmore going to clear it out. Good play from Gilmore. Keep this game at 6-0.
Great defensive work there to deny the initial chance from the goalkeeper, and then the defender to track back and save the second shot.
Here they come again. Barnhouse collects it out to Matthews, and that's a big save by Goss. One-on-one with Matthews.
Great recognition from her to come off her line, make herself big, extend herself, as we'll see right here. A lovely little left ball there, but Goss comes out, closes down the angle, makes a big save, and keeps it out of the back of the net.
Now, Jalix. Koscheck puts this back in. And finally cleared out of danger momentarily, at least, for Cap City. And that ball by Barnthouse a moment ago was really good. A good awareness from her to play that off and find a wide open Matthews running through on that delayed run. And Goss coming up big, Steve.
Yeah, great recognition. She could have easily taken the touch and gone herself. But she knew that the best option was to lay it off to her teammate. And just great awareness there and willingness to make a better play for your teammate. And it created a great opportunity for Nationals, and that, didn't result in a goal, but a great opportunity.
Good run by Koscheck. Finds Matthews. Matthews with a shot off the post, but the fingertip save by Goss near post.
Well, and that's the one where Matthews definitely needs to take it herself. Good recognition to say, now I'm not going to slide this back across. I'm going to go to goal. Tries to beat Goss near post. Goss gets a hand on it off the post and keeps that one out. 2 big saves here from Goss in the last 2-3 minutes.
Golombiewski rolled this out. Koscheck, a 70-yard run off the middle of the pitch. And played that out wide to Matthews. Good ball from her. Oh, another ball. This time into Barnthouse. She gets a shot, and there's her first goal. Number 7 on the night for the Nationals. First of the season for Chloe Barnthouse.
Touchdown Nationals. 7-0. Lovely ball slotted in. Great collection here. As you can see, the ball placed right onto her foot. Takes a nice little touch. Buries it low underneath the diving Goss. And put it on the board. 7-0 to the Nationals. Change coming here for Cap City. It looks like... I believe that's number 28. We don't have a name for it, but apologies. We do have a substitution here for Cap City, though.
82nd minute, 7-0 game.
Apologies. I believe that's Camille Schaefer, number 20.
Camille Schaefer, number 20, is coming out
City.
for Cap City. I mean, just you can't say enough about the start that they've had. I mean, obviously you got to play the team that's in front of you. Cap City also playing in their first game of the season and trying to find, their identity, but clearly the Nationals found theirs. There's another ball being played here. This one now, Murray Koscheck coming in to try to get it. And Cap City tries to find some kind of an answer to get something here to give them to build on as they go on to their next game.
Yeah, I think, they'll look back at this tape and sees that, they were dangerous in moments. They created opportunities and, throughout this second half, whether it was through the left side here through Alexandra Thomas, through a couple different players throughout the midfield. They've created opportunities tonight, just haven't been clinical in the attacking third as far as getting enough shots on frame, forcing Bellomo to have to make more saves. She's done that tonight a few times, but not enough for, and, when you play against a team like the Nationals with that type of firepower, with a team that obviously tonight has shown they can score 7 goals, you have to be more clinical on the offensive end and take advantage of opportunities because you don't know how many you're going to get or how many you're going to need to try to win or stay back into this game. And that was the struggle. But, they can take from this first game that they did generate opportunities and, find ways to be more clinical. And I'm sure, the girls will come back and say, they know they need to be more clinical in that attacking third. And they'll try to do that going into next week.
The question is, what kind of bounce around a little bit here, middle of the park. Wicks, met by a wall, goes down. I mean, my goodness, that was Diana Palazzolo just standing strong there. It's a foul.
Yeah, it was a great tackle there from Palazzolo. Stand her ground, step right in, and make a good challenge on that back line. And you've seen even with the substitutions that Nationals have had to make tonight throughout this game, the level of quality hasn't dropped off when they've made those substitutions. And I'm sure that their coaching staff is encouraged to see that level being maintained no matter who's in the game and who's on the pitch at any given point during this game.
Looking at this game for what it is and seeing, obviously we know we have, Haley Glembiowski, who's in there now. But, Maya Bellamo had a tremendous game. And the theme from tonight, I think, from both these games is good, solid goalkeeping can do wonders for a team, especially when they're struggling, to find their way. Because knowing that you have a goalkeeper back there that can stand up and keep you in games gives your defense confidence that if, hey, they make a mistake, they got something back there that can help you. And that's a good call by the referee bringing that one back. But then again, on the flip side of that, the offense. I mean, Jenna Blackburn tonight has 3 goals. She's got a hat trick. Lauren Turner's had 2 assists and a goal. Just phenomenal play from all the players here on the Nationals in the offensive mind.
Yeah, absolutely. And, to your point about the solid goalkeeping, really all night in both games, all 4 starting goalkeepers have been big. Even in Goss tonight, obviously the scoreline is what it is, and, Reed 7 goals. But to be fair, I don't think many of those 7 she really had too much of a chance at. And to be fair, she's also come up with...
It could be 14 right now. My goodness.
She's probably made 4 or 5 other saves that, kept the score where it is because of her, where she's come out, cut off an angle, and made a big save. Her defense hasn't done her any favors in some of the situations, allowing, 1v1 opportunities. We had the one unlucky, own goal, off the defender. We had a ball off the post that trickled back across the line. Another one where, maybe a rebound not defended well by a defender to clear out. But so really all 4 goalkeepers tonight in both games have been solid in a lot of ways. And that's, a key to...
Look at this win by Matthews going for number 2. Matthews, good move from her, open net, and that's a goal.
That's just lovely work from Matthews there. Great individual effort to take the goalkeeper and the defender on there, to be able to have the patience to cut it back, to give herself more time. The technical ability right here, right at the top of the box, as she cuts the goalkeeper and then buries it into the back of the net. Absolutely clinical finish there from Matthews. And another tally on for the Nationals. Too many mistakes from the back line of Cap City. We've just been given too many easy opportunities right now for Nationals. And it was something Cap City will grow from. Too many experienced, high-level players on Cap City. This is something they will rebound from. And obviously not an ideal start, not the way you want to start a game, but start the league season. But whether you lose 1-0 or 8, it's still just 1 loss, and it's not the end of the season, and they're going to be able to bounce back from this, I'm sure.
Yeah. Again, both teams are figuring out what they're going to, their season, and this is the first game they've played, and clearly the Nationals came in more prepared. They have more pieces to the puzzle.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think, like you said, they have a few more pieces, some that have played together, and that helps. But they're also playing, at a very high level tonight. Their movement, their technical ability, it's been very spot on tonight.
It's good defensive play. They go off for a corner. It's now officially a football game with a 2-point conversion.
Touchdown, and they went for 2.
I don't know if I've been to an 8-0 game in a while.
When was the last time your high school played?
Oh, my God.
But bing.
Thursday afternoon, the last game of my career.
Sorry, John, you lobbed that one up there.
Yes, I did. Oh, Steve's fired at the fact today. His ball comes over, and that's going to go out for a goal kick. That was last touch by number 7, Caitlin Ducharme. But
have to mark that one down. 88th minute. I'm going to have to get that audio.
Touche, Steve. Touche. Thank goodness I'm going on vacation, man. I cool down for 7 days. Oh, man.
You can fire me when you get back.
No. This is great, man. What more can you ask for out of a game, man? Hey, it's been a good night.
Good
weather's been 89th minute. I don't know how much stoppage time we're gonna have. I'd imagine they'll
shouldn't be any.
No, yeah. What'll happen is we'll when this game is over, we'll step aside for a break. We'll come back. We'll hopefully have our players of the game join us up here in the booth. Lots to possibly pick from, but we're going to bring 2 up here for sure and highlight them tonight. This will go out for a goal kick now in the 90th minute.
Yeah, I can't imagine there'll be too much, if any, stoppage time here, given the score line here. I'm not going to get an argument from either side if the moment that clock hits 90, the whistle's blown. I'm sure Cap City will be glad to just pack up and move on, and then Nationals same and take the victory and move towards the next game.
So next game here is next Thursday evening as they take on the Michigan Jaguars right here back at Oak University. Bring all that coverage here on Thursday evening, starting at 5 o'clock Eastern. Nightcaps at 8. Ball comes across, and there's a goal. First goal of the season for Cap City, and clean sheet, no more. Score now 8-1.
Yeah, ball in off the corner or off the throw-in, gets across, and a beautiful finish from about 7-8 yards out. And if anything, Cap City will use that as a positive note to take from the game, and all their chances gone for naught tonight. Tonight, at least they found the back of the net here on 1.
Trying to see who got that. I want to say it was 34. I think that was Megan Schulter. This game will end with a final score of 8-1. Talk about explosive start here for the Nationals.
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with the result tonight. Clinical on both ends. Obviously, don't want to concede that goal late, but when you have the 8-goal cushion, not the end of the world, and a good start for the Nationals in the UWS 1 season.
No question about that. We're going to step aside here, take a break, come back, hopefully the players of the game, finish off with the final stats. You've been watching live soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Hey moms and dads, are you looking for a program to keep your toddler active this winter? Kickstart Toddler Soccer is the perfect cure for the winter blues. And now you can find us at the amazing Legacy 925 Center, located in the heart of Oxford, Michigan. Check us out at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com and come play with us today.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75. Welcome back into Oakland University for tonight's Nationals, who played host to Cap City. First ever game in UWS history for Nationals with an explosive electric win, 8-1 over Cap City. We're joined here momentarily by Jenna Blackburn, who had a hat trick and by the goalkeeper, Maya Bellamo, who had a phenomenal first game here for the Nationals. We'll start here with Jenna Blackburn.
Thanks, John. Yeah, we welcome in one of our players of the game, Jenna Blackburn, who had 3 goals tonight. Jenna, talk to us tonight about what worked offensively for you guys tonight here against Cap City.
Yeah, I think it was just great to start off going forward, and the girls just having that connection to go forward together and just pressing really high, really early was what made us successful.
Yeah, definitely early on in the game, you guys were on the front foot a lot, very much on the attack, providing a lot of offensive attacks. Talk about the mindset of you guys and the combinations between some of you guys up top. You guys really seemed like some good chemistry in creating chances tonight.
Yeah, a lot of us have played together for a number of years before we went off to college, so the chemistry just kind of came right out, and we were able to connect with each other just like we were when we were younger, so it was great.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, the 3 goals tonight, and best of luck next week moving on in the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
All right, and now we are going to welcome in goalkeeper Maya Bellamo, who had a fantastic first half tonight with a couple really big saves. And Maya, tell us what worked defensively for you guys tonight. It looked like you guys had really good cohesion and connectivity in the back line there tonight.
No, we definitely did. I think our communication was really great, and it was it's funny because we really haven't played together before until now. So I think it worked out well. We were over communicating, which was crucial to keeping everyone organized. And yeah, definitely Lexi, Serwin, and Alex in the back really helped a lot too. So
yeah, there were a couple moments where maybe the scoreline was a bit out of hand, but there were some moments where you had to come up with a big save or two. Talk about those moments tonight. You had one a shot to the far post, or you got across and extended. What did you see from tonight that allowed you to make some of those big saves?
Just staying composed, honestly. Really, just playing my game like I normally do, and also having the time, the defense delayed it enough to where, I can get a good read on the ball. So
must be nice to play with a team in front of you that possesses the ball so much that it allows you to really get into the game and feel comfortable, and knowing that when you have a lead, it's a lot easier to play back there.
Absolutely, yep.
Well, best of luck in the rest of the season. Congratulations again tonight on the win, and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Well, there you have it. The 2 players of the game here. A hat trick from Jenna Blackburn, Steve, and the great play of Maya Bellamo to give this team a great first start in their first ever game in this league. And what more can you say about this kind of a start?
Yeah, I think it's a dream start. We talked about that from the Open. That's the most ideal start for the Nationals was to get a couple goals early and often. Kind of relieves the pressure from your back line to have to worry about not making any mistakes. And it's a lot easier to play with a lead, and the Nationals did that early and often tonight. They kept on the attack. They found different ways to score through various players, and come away here tonight with the 3 points and an 8-1 victory.
And we're going to take a look here at some of the highlights from tonight's game.
There was the own goal, but another opportunity to just throw the ball in net. Sometimes good things happen. Here was the finish, the 3rd goal from Blackburn, just an absolutely clinical finish there, very well composed, tucks it away. Big opportunity there for Cap City, but Bellamo came out, cut off the angle, forces a shot wide. Here, Fetty slots one into the bottom corner, and the Nationals were just on attack all night tonight, John.
There's another phenomenal save from Bellamo. I mean, from 2 goalkeepers in the booth. We just get excited when we see fantastic goalkeeping, and we saw it from both sides tonight, from both goalkeepers. And at the end of the day, you got to score goals, and that's what the Nationals did tonight in buckets, 8-1, and a great start to their first ever game in National Pro club history. Lauren Turner getting the first goal in club history, and obviously Jenna Blackburn with the first hat trick in club history. So just a great start and a great way to end the week, Sunday evening. Like I said, we've got a lot of good games coming up here later this week. On Thursday night doubleheader, again, Michigan Jaguars will come here to Oak University and take on the Nationals in UWS 1 and 2. And then on Friday night, Hamtramck City comes here to play the men's side, the UPSL side, see if they can find a way to get back on the winning side. And then on Sunday night, we will see the Rebels taking on Legends FC right here at 7 p.m. You guys, great job to our production team, the prep. Unbelievable job as always. Steve, man, you did fantastic. I don't know about you, but I'm making my way 13 hours away to Myrtle Beach. I'll see you guys here on the other side. You've been watching live soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network. Good night, everybody.